What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is having a great day as well as enjoying my campus registrar series here on my channel. I am talking about my job. I work for a local school district, and I just wanted parents to know about the different duties for a registrar and a attendance secretary. We have people that move all across the world all the time, and if you are a parent, one of your most prized possessions is your children, and of course their education is important. So I give you all the tips and things that you will need to know on how to enroll your child, whether it is in state, down the street, across the world. Either way it go, I have exactly what you need to enroll your child so that you can have an easy transition switching them to the school that they belong to. Okay, so first things first, if you are moving out of state, you need to know the area that you are moving in, the address, the subdivision, and even the school district. The reason why knowing which school district is important is because depending on where you move, it might be a small town, it might be a big town, and things are different, varied by school districts. So once you figure out what school district they belong to, that will be a major key in you finding out what school your child belongs to. Okay, once you find out what school district and what school your child should attend, go ahead and find out how you're going to register them for school. Even before the pandemic started, a lot of schools started moving towards online registration. It is a much faster pace going on here in the world, so a lot of times nobody is trying to keep up with any paper. I know for me in my district, the online registration packet is about 25 pages of paper, not including all of the documents that we need to support the registration process. So once you know where to go as far as enrolling online, you will need a couple of documents to support the enrollment. Once you find out what school your child belongs to, and when you do that, you will probably need to know your home address. So before you move, make sure that you do know the home address, including the street name as well as the zip code. That way you are enrolling into the right school. Like for me, for instance, some of the houses that are zoned to my area, it's not the same for the other side of the street. So let's just say the school is in the middle. We have one side, one subdivision who attends my campus, and then on the other side, they don't even attend my campus. So I know here in Texas, it is a little different. We go by different zones. So just be sure that you do have the correct address and you are looking up what school district your child belongs to. Okay, so the next step is withdrawing your student. What is withdrawing your student? The withdrawal process is when your child will cease to have any kind of instruction from that current campus that they are attending. Most likely what you will need to do is inform a school official or your child's campus registrar. Let them know that you are moving or trying to transfer. Once you receive the withdrawal form, it will have your child's current transcript on it, including their grades from the school that they were just attending. It also should have their shot records on there or any coding that can identify a placement for your child, with that being grade level, if they're receiving any special educational services, or whether your child will be general ed, or if your child needs speech or any accommodations. Everything should be listed on that withdrawal form, which is something like a transcript for a child at an elementary level. It may look a little different for middle and high school, but currently right now I am solely speaking on elementary. Once you inform your school official that you are trying to withdraw your child, this process can take anywhere between 24 hours or the whole week, depending on how much time that they have. Me personally, I'm a parent myself, so I can relate to how impatient a lot of parents are. So when a parent comes to me and they need a withdrawal form, I usually get it to them right away so that they can go ahead and handle their business that they need to handle at their child's next school. Listen to me closely. It is very important that once you receive that withdrawal form back, which also is like a transcript, you need to keep that. I repeat, you need to keep that. The reason why you need to keep that form, because like I just said, this is a paper that you will now give to the next registrar. This paper is a major key to making sure you and your child have a smooth transition. Like I stated before, their shots are on there. The grade level that they are in is on there, and any accommodations that your child was having at their previous school should be listed on there. Not only that, let's just say your child moves in the middle of the school year or the semester and is in the process of finalizing grades. If you move to a new school district, and depending on their grading cycle, they may or may not have enough grades. So it is very important that you get this form from the old school with your child's grades listed on there so that the new school can input those same grades. The last thing that you want is for your child to fail because there was no grades collected. Once you have determined the school district and the school, please go ahead and make yourself familiar with that school district's website. Get on there, log on, look at all the tabs, learn about the demographics, learn about any before and after school programs that the district may offer, or any resources for you and your family. Once you find out about the registration process, go ahead and start gathering the things that you may need so that you can start the enrollment process for the new school. Once you find the way to enroll your child and have all of the supporting documents, go ahead and do the online registration as soon as possible. That way your child is not in jeopardy of missing any days. You don't want to have any school officials calling you about your child not being at school. Of course, there is a grace period in between for people that are traveling across state and may need some time to enroll and gather information. But once you have all of that information, go ahead, go online, submit it, enroll, and give your student's registrar a phone call to let them know that you have submitted the registration for your child to start at that campus. So the documents that you will need are first your child's birth certificate, their certified shot record, any shots that they have ever had. We will need that, as well as proof of residency where you are living. That will be your lease, mortgage, or deed statement, along with any current utility bill, like water or gas. If you are living with someone, there is an additional form that you will have to get filled out with the family that you are living with. A lot of times this will be a verification of address affidavit. This is something that you will need to get notarized before you can enroll that student. I know personally from my district, we do have this form. I can't speak on HISD or another local school district because I am not sure. But I do know if you are not living with someone, you do need to provide proof of residency to show proof that you do live in that school's attendance zone. Not only will you need proof of residency, what we just mentioned, you will need that transcript that you received from the registrar when you withdrew your child. This will have their shots on there in case you don't have their shot record. This will have their grades on there. That way we can populate the new grades into the new system at the new school. That way your child has proof that they were attending school. So this is the part that I like. Once you have submitted everything, that registrar will receive it on their registration portal. She will look it over, make sure that you have followed directions, make sure that you have everything uploaded that you were supposed to support your child's registration. Again, that is the birth certificate, shot record, social, proof of residency, lease, mortgage, or deed statement, current light, water, or gas bill, and your child's transcript. If you have all of that, you're gonna be my best friend. I absolutely love parents who upload everything, who do everything they're supposed to do. Guys, it's not a lot. It's 5 documents. Every parent should have their child's birth certificate, shot record, of course your lease, and of course the bill. It's just that simple. So once you have all of that, your beautiful registrar will call you, will call the parent, or email the parent to let them know when is a good time for them to go ahead and come in. Or we may email or call to let you know that you are missing something or possibly overdue with shots. If everything is good to go, like I said, I will give you a phone call, let you know when you can come in, and I will give you a tour of your brand new campus. Once the family comes in and have submitted everything, I will print out the paperwork, create a folder for your child, pass it off to the principals. If you need any transportation, we will go ahead and set that up for you, and then I will send you off so that you can enjoy the rest of your day and get prepared for the next day when you start at your new campus. Anytime we have a new student, I know that this is a very important time in any child's life that they are transitioning. Some students have left from a campus that they've been at since they were little, or some students move every year. But a lot of things that people don't consider is how that move may make that student feel. So since I have recognized that a lot of times students are afraid, they're shy, scared, or some are just excited, I try to observe how they are feeling and make sure that they have a comfortable transition. It is very important as a registrar that you give a good first impression. I can guarantee you that anytime you step foot into my school and come to enroll or mingle with me, your experience will be absolutely one of the best experiences that you have ever had. But anyways, I hope that this helps you to get ready to transfer your student, whether far or nearby. I hope that you found these tips helpful for you to transition into your child's new school. Take care.